Hello, Soul Tribe, and hello to anyone who's new. Hello, welcome in. My name is Kelly, and welcome to the Daily Shuffle. Thanks for joining in, everybody. Let's get some energies, shall we, to see where we're at right now in your day, in your week, whatever. One more shuffle, and we'll get right to it. They're timeless reads, so it doesn't matter when you watch them, okay? I upload them on obviously on certain days, but it doesn't matter when you watch it. All right, let's see what we have. Interesting. Seven of Swords. Well, let's see what that entails. You're lying to yourself about something. I'm hearing you're lying to yourself. Huh. We have the 4 and the 6 of 2. Okay. So, something interesting. This is really interesting. If you haven't seen the last two videos I just did, I'm recording on a Wednesday. So I did Monday and Tuesday's energies. But again, it doesn't matter when you watch them, but you might want to check those out because the 6 of Cups was in yesterday's video, I believe. Now the Sun card here is, there's the 5 of Swords. The Sun card here is actually a good thing. So, and the 5 of Swords underneath that. There's some decision that you are not either wanting to make, you're denying it, you're lying to yourself. Denial. You're in denial about something. Some of you are in denial. And you're feeling kind of in a low vibe energy, and that is why. Something about your past. Could be the childhood. Maybe something's happened. Maybe you had an argument with somebody. Need to reconcile, apologize. Apology. All right. And this Temperance card here is the Patience card. It's taking something. It's taking a situation or things and melding them, mixing them together. So being like the ultimate alchemist here and taking a bad situation and making it much, much better. Being grounded, being in touch with your emotions, but also being aware of the spiritual side of this as well. And taking all of those elements and making it into one. So it's like turning water into wine or lead into gold. You're taking something that's not so great and making it much better. And there may be something that you are lying to yourself. Maybe somebody's being deceitful with you, but let's see what we have here. Where we're at now. So you're feeling like you need to defend yourself for some reason. Are people coming at you? You're in a good position, but you're being defensive. And stop and think, are what they're saying true? Is there any merit to what they're saying? Or are they just being mofos and just trying to be difficult? But let's see what we need to focus on right now. This came out yesterday for sure, and I think the day before. Now, it could be a love situation, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. The Lover's card is more of a spiritual union, the union between the masculine and the feminine, being in harmony. So you need to focus on harmonizing your emotional and your logical self. You may be being defensive because maybe you know that somebody may be right. But let's see what's underlying all that. The Chariot. Making a commitment to move forward. I need some more information here, Spirit. What is the recent past? I love the name of this in Russian. It's Meep. It's the World card. The rest, yes. Hold on just a second here, because this came in, I believe, in yesterday's reading too. We're closing out. We're going through a portal. We're closing out. It's the end of something, and we're starting something new. But something is either making you feel like you have to be defensive, or people are coming at you, and it's like spiritual protecting yourself, spiritual protection. And you're committed to this. Whatever it is, you are committed to doing this. You are going to will yourself forward no matter what. So that's actually a good thing. And maybe that's why the Sun was in there. The Sun is you being able to see through that, all the noise around what you're doing. And let's see, moving forward. The Five of Pentacles. People are trying to make you feel like you're out in the cold, like you're lacking. You're lacking something. I am very interested to see when we clarify. Here's your advice. See this from a different perspective. The Hanged Man. You know, what I'm hearing specifically, collective, is there's really not a whole lot you can do. There's not really a whole lot you can do. You've done what you've done, and you're okay with that. It's like, I've done what I've done. That's it. Okay. I see it differently now. I see how me changing, you, the collective, this is you talking to yourself. I see how me trying to change my life or do things that'll better my life has actually alienated some people or a person. And again, could be a love situation, doesn't have to be. But this Seven of Swords, somebody's not being on the up and up. They're not being genuine with you. You are lying to yourself, whether it be about a situation or the fact that you don't think you can do this. But let's see, we'll clarify and see where this energy is let's get some more information on the energy. Let's put it that way. It was just a sad little shuffle, wasn't it? Didn't even touch the cards. All right. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope everyone's doing great. Do remember to like, share, subscribe. I'm trying so hard to monetize this channel, and you doing all those little things really helps my channel a lot. And of course, I want to be monetized, but I also, YouTube, you get a certain point, you can do other things on the channel, and that's what I really want to do. All right. Anyways, let's get into this. Let's see the Seven of Wands. What about the Seven of Wands? Ooh, the Emperor. The Emperor. Wait a second. This is an interesting energy, y'all. There are some people or a person in some of your all lives, all of you, that are not happy about you taking control of your life. It's like they can't manipulate you anymore. Maybe they've been lying to you, saying, oh, you can't do that. They're making you believe that you can't do something without them in your life or without their help. And that's a bunch of BS. That is a bunch of BS. The Emperor is taking authority over your own life, over your kingdom, over your castle, and being firm about it, saying, I'm not going to let anybody sway me anymore. I just heard anymore. I'm going to be doing this. Being bold, being really bold, and being committed to it. All right, the Lover's card, the Seven of Cups. So see, it's as if you have had ideas of what you wanted to do, but you just haven't made a decision because you might have been afraid of what other people would think, what other people would say, what other people would do. Well, guess what? You can't control what other people do. That's on them. If there are people in your life that aren't going to support you, unless you're hurting yourself or hurting other people, I mean seriously hurting yourself or other people or doing something illegal, they really have no right to say what you do. You know, if they can't be supportive, then maybe they're not meant to be in your life. Maybe they're not your tribe, your people. The Seven of Cups is having a hard time making a decision. You have options, but it's like they're up there in the air. These are the things that I would like to do. Well, now it's time to choose one of those. Make a commitment and choose one. This channel is all about empowerment, but it seems like the readings are leaning towards empowering yourself to move forward on your individual path and finding out what it is that it is you are meant to do right now. Again, moving forward, underlying all of this is willfully. This is not even physical moving. I mean, you may be physically moving, from one place to another town, another state, another country, but this isn't necessarily about physical movement. This is more about willing yourself in your mind and saying, this is what I'm going to do. The Ten of Pentacles. Wow. Whatever is going on in each of your individual lives, you are moving towards abundance, whether it's a new job. This to me, the Ten of Pentacles to me is the graduation card. So some of you may have already experienced this, but some of you may be in the process of this, and some of you may not have. Everybody has different journeys to be on, different times. We have to trust the timing of the universe. Some of you may not have even gotten this part yet. At this point, maybe you're still trying to make a decision. But this underneath is you willing yourself to move forward and learning some sort of very valuable lesson here. Because the minute you learn that lesson, there's going to be an opportunity that comes that's going to appear to you, and you're going to see why you were meant to move forward or eliminate something from your life. And this is the end of a cycle. All right, this is the energy you're bringing with you. The end of a cycle going towards strength. Ooh, this Emperor and Strength card. Look at the picture in here. It's like the warrior mode. You are in warrior mode. There's nothing that's going to stop me. You've got your armor on. You've got that Emperor attitude. I'm taking authority over my life. The strength to move from one cycle to another. Warrior mode, I'm telling you. And moving forward, there are people going to make you feel like you don't have what it takes. The Nine of Pentacles, sure you do. Sure you do. Nine of Pentacles is all about self-sufficiency, independence. So the 5 to the 9 is the 4 of Pentacles, which means holding on. You need to let go. You need to let go of something. It's going to weigh you down. I mean, I don't know who this resonates for. Maybe it's just a handful of you. But some of you need to let go of something. You're holding on to something that is just not part of this journey. That's what I'm hearing here. Let me see what this Hanged Man is about. You guys. And let me tell you, when this happens, I get blown away. The Hanged Man is a very, very important card here. This is Major Arcana. Let me start with this Hanged Man first, because this one's a little more drastic. This Hanged Man is saying there's not much more you can do. You just got to let it go. You got to see this from a different perspective. You have to look at it from more of a higher spiritual level. That whatever this is that you've been trying to hold on to, or you thought you were doing the right thing by staying or holding on to it, it's not. It's just it's getting to a position that you're just hanging there going, I see now. I see this differently. I see it from a different perspective, how this has either hurt me or not helped me. But this one right here is surrendering. I mean, absolutely surrendering. This is the death of something, not a physical death. You're not going to die, just so you know. It's the death of something, but it's meant, this is the surrender. And you have two of these cards. It's surrendering. You're in warrior mode and surrendering to your new future. Wow. Okay. What's on the bottom of the deck? This is powerful. Uh-oh, I see a card in there that's not so great. 10 of Wands, releasing a burden, releasing the devil. There's something toxic. And it could just be, it doesn't have to be someone or a situation. It can be a bad habit. Maybe it's fear. Maybe it's not having the confidence in yourself and sabotaging yourself. It's releasing that burden, whatever that may be. Now, all of you, collective, soul tribe, people out there, what is it that you can release from your life that may not be serving your best interest, that you may be chained to? Let go. Let go, because you're not really chained to it. In your mind, you are. There may be fear that keeps you chained. The Page of Swords. Figure out a way to balance, to be in partnership with your masculine and your feminine, your feelings and your logic, and you can be successful. The Six of Wands. And I'm just going to show you, I won't go any farther. The Queen of Wands. Step back into your power. Because somebody's made you, Five of Cups. Somebody may have disappointed you. But somebody, I think, is making you feel less than. Or something to that effect. Let's get a closing message, shall we, please? Shall we, Spirit? Thank you so much for tuning in, everyone. Again, remember to like, share, subscribe, and join the tribe, and comment down below. I love hearing from you all. Just if you tell me where you're watching from or what time, that kind of thing. Just anything, emoji, just put anything down there. It would make my day. It would make my day. All right, y'all. Oh my God. My hands are cold. It's very hot here, and I have the air conditioning very, very low. It's actually up to 66. It was 64 in here. My hands are freezing. I cannot shuffle. One more. One more, one more. We'll get this right. All right, that's good enough. Let's get these in. Oh, here we go. All right, here we go, peeps. I like it cold in here. No. My hands freeze, but I can't stand the heat. Ooh, I just dinged my card. I am so rough on cards, y'all. Ooh, that one just popped right up. You see what that says? I hope it's straight for you guys. Your desires are not random. They are your soul remembering. So whatever it is that you dream, what you desire, that's your soul remembering. So it's like it's already happened. It's already happened. Your soul knows it's already happened. You're just living this human existence. Your soul is living this human existence right now, going towards what you are meant for. Your energy speaks louder than words. Align it with your truth. The energy. That is where's the Two of Cups that I was talking? Was that under here? All right, Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is balancing. Your energy speaks louder than words. Align it with your truth. Um, I like this. You were never meant to bloom in someone else's season. So try not to compare yourself. If somebody has gotten to a certain point and you haven't gotten there, or whatever it is, your energy is going to what you put out into the universe is going to come back to you. So try the hardest to be positive. It's going to happen, but you need to release something. You need to move forward. You need to have that strength, that warrior. This is what I have for you all. I hope this helped, resonated for some of you at least. Do remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment down below. I got to keep saying that. I will see you. Check out the previous videos, and I will see you tomorrow for the next one, for the next daily shuffle. All right. Check out my Taurus, Gemini cusp reading. I just did Taurus and Gemini also. Check those out. All right. I will see you in the next one. Peace out.